covering it. They'll be doing a little like documentary on it, and it's gonna be pretty cool. It's well documented. You'll get to see who the first call was and all that. So not a school that you might think called first, so it was pretty cool. I think a lot of schools called first, but they were all like bumping into each other, and it just so happened to press on the one. But yeah, so a lot of good engagement, and I'm sure my phone's going now, so I'm excited to do calls. But it's been fun. I talked to Coach Brands too, so you guys know him, and talked to schools like Cornell, Ohio State, Princeton, Rutgers, all those. So, JoJo, what school do I want to go to? If I could say all of them, I would. I love them all. So that's what I'm trying to decide now, and I'm gonna have to make a lot of really tough decisions. So,
What do you want your degree to be in?
degree? That's a good question. I was thinking business. I think I want to coach. So my major's going to be basically wrestling. I'll probably dual major in something else just so I kind of a backup plan, but I want to do this forever. So business, and then hopefully do something like coach does, but maybe coach at the college level. Think about all that stuff. So I'm going to wrestle for a long time too, as far as competing.
How old are you?
17. I turned 18 in August. Yes.
August what?
25th. 25th, yeah. Right here.
What's the
You're good, yeah, go ahead.
biggest difference between wrestling at this higher level and wrestling like at high school level?
I think it's just intensity and belief. Those guys believe. Wrestling at the highest level, everybody believes they're going to tech ball you really fast. So you got to not let that happen and try to tech ball them really fast. You know, these guys are all training the right way, and they're all, you know, trying to achieve the same dream as you. So I think that when you get to the higher levels and the highest level of senior level, I had experience with that. I think it's just a lot of belief. Believing that you can take these guys out, and you know, going out and doing it is one thing in its own. So it's tough, but a lot of it comes down to believing in yourself. And I do.
Is there a specific coach you would want to wrestle under, or like a wrestler you would want to be on the same team with?
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for a lot of coaches. I've met a lot of coaches from camps with Coach Jody, met a lot of coaches from teams that I've been on, world teams or just high-level teams, and I've been to a lot of the colleges too, but I have a lot of respect for, I won't name any guys, but a lot of the D1 schools, and when they call, it's pretty crazy, you know, but they want me, so it's pretty cool. But honestly, I've done a really good job with keeping my nerves away. I don't really get too nervous anymore. For me, it's all God's plan. So if I win, great. And if I lose, it is what it is. I'm gonna chase that guy down and try to beat him next time. I'm really just focused on performance and trying to score points. So I think going into a match, I'm just trying to be confident. And I do warm up hard though. I get a match in at least before first one. I like to be ready. So I warm up hard, but a lot of it's just belief.
What's your diet during wrestling?
Yeah, well, it depends on the weight. So this year I didn't really cut weight. That wasn't the same freshman year. Freshman year I cut a little bit of weight for 113, but this year I wrestled like 41, 39 range. And then at the trials I wrestled 65 kilos. So I haven't been cutting too much weight. So for me, I've been on a lot of protein, drinking a lot of water, and just eating the best I can. I can't lie, I eat things like ice cream and stuff like that, but you know, it's definitely, you want to balance it more towards the healthy stuff. And water's really important. It's the best thing you can put in your body. Still remember that from Coach's diet talk like 10 years ago at the daily camp. So, any more Gail? Super 32 is probably the toughest tournament of the year as far as folks out. That or Ironman, but I was in Super 32. Everyone's there. I kind of disliked the day before win, but I feel like that adds a challenge to it. Guys cut a lot of weight. I didn't cut much weight this year at all, and that was fun. I had a really loaded bracket. Vega was in it, Davino, Larkin, Parkins, Meza. I could keep going on and on. But it was a really loaded weight. A lot of guys. I think there was like 15 out of the 20 ranked in the country in my weight, out of the top 20. So it was really loaded weight, but it was fun. I wrestled a lot of good guys. I saw Larkin, I wrestled with Meza and Vega in the finals. So yeah, it's fun, man. It's tough. That's for sure.
How are you judging levels like high school being like D1 guys? What's making like how are you judging levels?
Right here. Right here. All in my mind, man. I do a lot of hard work. Can't say that I don't. A lot. I've done it though since the beginning. I feel like consistently it's just added up over time. I sacrifice a lot of things that other kids aren't willing to, other grown men aren't willing to. And it all comes down to belief. And I believe that I'm going to beat anyone I can, go out against. And you have to. You got to bet on yourself always. And guys go into matches and they're questioning themselves, and that's just the recipe to lose. For me, I'm just like, how many points can I score? And that's always been my mindset. And it's not like, maybe I don't win here or there, but I always believe I'm going to, and I always believe the next time I'm gonna dominate. So I think believe.
With your work though, just tell them a little bit, like, I don't think, because as a coach, I hear a lot of parents, don't burn them out, don't burn them out, right? And I really think that comes from whenever someone's trying to push you and make you do something you don't want to do. Tell them like just one thing a day, like the 5 a.m.
Yeah.
all through school.
Yeah, so last night, they were asking me that too on Flow about burnout a little bit. We talked about, for me, I don't really believe in it because I love it. And when you love something like that, then how could you ever burn out of it, right? If you love it that much. So for me, it's just love from the start. I loved wrestling. I was always the water boy on my dad's high school teams, and I'd always won the Young Guns before I even started. And then once I really started wrestling, it was like excitement every time. Smile on my face, love to be there. There's no place I'd rather be. And then, I started to put in the work and see the success, and it just snowballs, right? And you just love it more and more. And so now I feel like, there's no place I'd rather be, and the love just keeps stacking on top, and there's no burnout for me. No signs of burnout in sight. And I guess a typical day though, for real, because you were asking too, is something that's kind of unusual. So Flo is here, and we did our 5 a.m., me and Melvin. So we wrestled, we conditioned, we sauna, we wheelbarrowed. What that is we actually have a wheelbarrow, we do it around the circle. So we're doing like 4 things there in one, but we'll count that as one workout in the morning. And then we rested for a little bit, we went back, we did functional patterns, which is the future of strength training. It's what Dave does, and a lot of high-level guys. We have the same trainer as Helen Morales and Handsome Tuesday, Nick Suriano. And then after that, we had compound strength. And so we did functional intensity. UJ ran it, you know how he goes hard. So we had a tough strength workout. Then we had another wrestling workout. And so that's 4 workouts on the day yesterday. And then if Flo wasn't in town and I didn't have recruiting that night, I would have been here for live wrestling, right? I probably would have done another lift on my own after that, back at home. Especially with Dad's home, we get our work in. So at least 5 a day, especially in the summers. And then at school, it's not far behind, 3 or 4. So we love it. Wouldn't rather be anywhere else. So.
Do you think about getting into MMA at all?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a possibility, but I'm not really sure. Like, I want to coach, I want to wrestle for a long time, and if I wrestle for a long time, that's going to take away from like your years of fighting, because I feel like, you only have a small window, and you see McGregor keeps getting hurt and stuff, and I feel like at the point you get too old and you just get hurt and things like that, so I don't know. I think if it's going to take away from my wrestling, then no, I won't. But if it won't take away from my wrestling, like you see what Nichols doing, he's having an unbelievable career. So I think it's a possibility, and we'll see what happens. But I want to wrestle more than anything. Good.
Hey, give Bo a hand.